G'day guys, it's Lee from Skulldrag Industries and heading out on North Pine Dam today. We're just in the car at the moment and just wanted to show you guys a few things. So weather's looking pretty unsettled for our trip today, but as any bass fisherman knows, when you've got a rising barometer, it's always good and exciting fishing. So we're going to check out and see whether the dam's going to be on fire today. But having a look outside, you can see we've got some really overcast conditions at the moment. The wind isn't too bad. It's forecast to pick up a little bit later, but over this way we've actually got a rather large gloomy looking clouds, and there is a thunderstorm in the area. So yeah, it's going to be exciting stuff. We've got some of the Skulldrag boys joining us a little bit later, so hopefully we're going to get out there, see if we can find ourselves some fish. Come on an adventure. Alright guys, as we make our way out, you can see heavily overcast. We've got quite a fair bit of thunderstorm activity, actual fact. So some interesting increases in the hectopascals in over about a 2 or 3 hour period. So we're hoping that's going to stir up the fish activity. So let's go and give it a go. So as we head on down to the water, you can hear my squeaky trolley behind us. But as we head on down, you can see the humidity is that thick at the moment. You could cut it with a knife. So yeah, still conditions out there at the moment, but we're looking like we're actually going to get a little bit of wind a little bit later. So definitely thunderstorm build up. You can hear that thunder rolling away in the background there. So going to be an interesting couple of hours, and with a bit of luck, fish are on the bite. We'll get into some real good action, so stay tuned. Okay, finally managing to get out onto the water, and yeah, we've got some pretty average looking conditions out there. There's a little bit of thunder rolling in the background. We've got a few storms coming through, so might be a good time. I mean, this is the kind of time that actually excites bass fishermen, to get out there on the water when conditions are not going to be so good, because you know that if it's making you excited, it's because of the build-up, because of the humidity. Not that the fish are really worried about that, but it's the build-up of the heat and the pressure change that's coming ahead of the storm. And sometimes, just sometimes, the bass go absolutely nuts. So we're hoping to find ourselves a few other species, not just bass today. If we can try and target a few yellows, that would be nice. But I'm excited, and let's hope the fish are too. So one of the things I like to do when I get back after a fishing trip is loosen my drag off. That just keeps my drag washers uncompressed while I'm not using them. So it's always a good idea that once you get back onto the water again, that you actually test your drag and see that it's at the right level to what you want, and that way you know that it's all good to go. Last thing you want is getting your lure out there, then getting absolutely railed by a trophy fish, either snapping the line because you've got too much drag on, or spooling it, bird's nesting, doing whatever, and the fish eventually getting away. Always a good idea to check that, and you'll have a much better time on the water. Now I've got to say, I know this storm build up, it's sticky, it's hot, it's humid, generally uncomfortable. Last thing you really feel like doing is getting dressed up in long sleeves and wearing a bit of sun protection. But it is important, even on these overcast days, you're spending any time in the sun, you're actually going to get sunburned. So always a good idea. Plus we never know what's going to throw at us with Mother Nature out here at the moment, especially with that bit of a storm going past us in the background there. So with a bit of luck, we're not going to encounter any of those, but just in case we do, you know, wearing a life vest is obviously a key and important thing, especially on our impoundments. Keeps you safe, and keeps you with your kayak. If you fall out, you can actually get back to your kayak, no problems, you're going to float. So always a key thing. And just remember, if in doubt and you're not sure of the weather conditions, or you just don't like what's happening, just go to the shore. It's as easy as that. You can sort everything else out from there, get help if you need to. But when you're out on the water, it's always good to take those precautions so you don't get yourself into trouble out there. I'm excited. Let's go and catch some fish. This comes in real handy, is being able to head straight back over the top of your marks and then find the fish that you were sounding before. So with a bit of luck, we'll come over the top here and be able to see those fish that we could see on the sounder earlier. There we go. Start to see them with our log, and there should be a jump up. We've got our fish hanging off of that pressure wave off the top of that log, and really interesting bottom here, and not quite sure what that actually means, but it almost looks like there's a false bottom with a bit of a hole, but you can see the fish hanging on it. Really, that's all that matters. Let's see if we hook up. And we're on first blood, but I don't think he's very big. Oh, and there goes the second one on the other rod. Have a go at that. And that one's running. Alright, well that's two. Double hook up. That's good. We've just got to keep a little bit of forward momentum going here so we don't lose either of them. But got this one coming up. He doesn't seem too big. Come here, buddy. Here he comes. Got him up. We'll just put him in the front there. And then we'll get on to our mate here who's waiting patiently. So we come across a bit of a drop off there, and it's a really interesting bit of ground because it tends to come off and jumps right off into a bit of a channel, but there looks almost to be a log or something like that that's there, that the fish almost tend to gather around. So you can see. So I'm running a bit of a shallower diver on the other one, and this one's running a deep diver. So he's starting to play up a little bit there, but I don't think he's all that big. Here he comes. Maybe I haven't got the drag adjusted up quite as much as I probably could. Again, both bass. This one a little bit bigger, but not that much. And you can see, taken with that deep diver there, absolutely love that thing. And the purple at the moment just seems to be going off. I don't know what it is, but purple is definitely the go on North Pine at this time of the year. So we'll see if we can pop those hooks out. Lovely. Oh, got a nice one this one. Alright, this is not a bad fish. He's got plenty of stick to him. A couple of nice head shakes there. You can see he's already starting to turn the kayak around. Come over some awesome marks in about 7 or 8 meters of water, and this guy picked up a 3+ meter purple poltergeist. Again, it's that purple for some reason. And for the longest time I never fished with purple. Now old mate's just going to see the boat here in a second, and he's probably not going to like it too much. Got him coming up. Here he is. Have a go at that. That is a beautiful bass. He's got a load of how he's grabbed that poltergeist. So I wouldn't say he's a 50, but he's most definitely going to be close to about 45, if not maybe a little better. So we'll slide him into the Overlord. Cracking fish. Let's take a closer look. So you can see that there, that little poltergeist, only a little 3 meter jobby, and he's absolutely woofed that thing down. Absolutely. And really good looking fish. And as you can see, terribly healthy here on North Pine. So with these weather conditions holding out and the bite only heating up, let's see if we can find some bigger models. Oh yeah. So I don't know whether you saw that, but that was lightning back over that way. So lucky that's not lightning here, but back over there. So could be an interesting time. Might put some of these graphite lightning conductors down. So it's often a good idea, if you've been trolling for a little while, before you hit your real red hot target area, reel your lures in and just check. You might be trailing just that little bit of weed like that, and that can make the difference between the fish having a go and not. So you can start to see these guys sitting up in that hump on about 9 meters of water. That's exactly what we're trying to troll over, and exactly seeing what we want to hook up. That's so cool. It didn't take us long. Oh yeah, baby, we got a goer on this one. Oh yeah, and that was an assassin lure. Nice big deep dark purple one, and man, this fish is going. He is motivated. Didn't take us long. Straight over that bit of a drop off and up into the shallow water, and bang, there he was. Oh, he's a nice strong fish. Maybe a little bit of weed in there. Oh, look at him running. He's going. Yeah, we've got the drag up real tight, but this is a good fish. He's starting to come up there now, and he's going to go crook any second now. Again, just going to back off that drag a little bit. There he goes. Oh yeah, Not happy. Not happy at all. Oh man, I love it when they got these conditions. These bass are just on fire. He is just a stonker, and he is right dogging down underneath the boat. Got him coming up. I can see the leader. He's under the boat. Have a go at that. Another stonking bass. Again, both trebles hooking him in there. Man, and look at them on the sounder right there. They are everywhere. Look at that. That is an awesome fish. All right, let's put him in the Overlord, bring him on board, and we'll check him out. Again, as you can see, not breaking that 50 just yet, but we got a long way to go in the afternoon. But have a go at that pin, just beautiful in the corner of the mouth. And we're pretty motivated today. Having a good go, probably not quite as big as the last couple, but not bad fish just the same. Again, it's hitting that sweet spot, 9 meters, that's where they are. Anything on the other side of that, we're not seeing them at all. Look at this guy. He is just dogging it. He's not in a real hurry to go anywhere. Going round and round circles and big head shakes. Come on, son. Come up here and let's take a look at you. Oh! He's not keen. Alright, here we go. There's the leader, and where are you? Get a load of the size of that. That is just phenomenal. Such an awesome size fish. And there's just quite a few of them I've got stacked up under here. Have a look at that on the sounder. Just incredible. And that's the size you're talking about. Nice quality bass here. That's just awesome. And you can just see it's those conditions. And the conditions that very few people fish because they're uncomfortable. There is no two ways about it. By fishing like this, I'll take it. There, buddy. And slipping him into the sidearm there. Nice, mate. Cool. Not a bad one, eh? Woo. Oh yeah. That's all happening out here this afternoon. Oh, he's a good fish too. Good, solid head shakes. And run, and look at the line coming off of there. Oh, I might bump that up a bit. Come on, sunshine. Come and say good day. Oh. Oh, he's got some weight on there. Flying up now. There he comes, and that good solid fish, man. Look at that. So good solid fish. This one here, so he's going around that 40-41 mark, so absolutely beautiful. Let's let him go. Buddy. Here we go again, easy as that. Shoot fish in a barrel. Have a look at these guys. They don't even know they're caught yet. Stand by, incoming fish. Feel them hitting it. Only a matter of time. Oh yeah, look at that. And we're running. Look at that one go. Oh baby. Woo. Alright. Whoa, baby. Oh, that was on a big lure too, man. Oh, look at this big guy. Woo. Oh yeah. Just awesome fish at the moment. These are just going off. This is awesome. This is great fishing. You guys should come out and ride the Thunder with us sometime. It is just awesome. See you, buddy. Oh, and just as we start moving, the lure that has been sitting in the water, dead stick, gets absolutely smashed. Obviously floating back up. Bass has been watching it and decided I'll have that. Come up and grabbed it. Barely got moving. Big head shakes, good fish. And this could be the 50. It's definitely putting like a big fish here. Ha ha. Yeah. He's a big one, alright. I reckon he's more than 50. Yeah, but he ain't a bass. Look at that, you dirty stinking thing. Man, I was calling that one for a 50 for sure. He's somewhat.
Oh, mate, the way it was bending, I was like, yeah, big one.
Hey, look at that. Oh, look, you can have a catfish too. Oh, double hookup. You got one on the other one. Well, triple hookup, I got one here. Oh, double the catfish. Don't know if I really want to put that in my net. But oh well, guess we're going to have to. Oh, come on, buddy. Get in there. What are you doing, man? Oh. Yeah. You stinking animal. Look at the slime on the line. Look at that. Yeah. Man. Absolutely nailed that one. Look at that. Just crunched it. And of course, you know, if they're catfish, you're just not going to get away. You're going to catch them. Yeah, I know, mate. Oh. The thing with that is, and that's the lure there. Again, just sitting and floating up. And this guy's come in and grabbed it. So, yeah. Alright. If I can grab you. Now you can see one of the things with the skull drag net, and when you put these guys in on a kayak, you can see you don't get very much penetration of the spike there. It's gone through the net. So it doesn't matter of pulling them out again, but at the end of the day, when you've got these things dancing around in your lap, you really do not want those spikes actually in your lap. So gives you good protection. So what a stonker. Gonna have to measure that, Reese. I reckon he's definitely bigger than 50. Alright, so I don't really want to let go of this thing and put it in my lap, but you can see there's a tail on that, and it's definitely over the 50 mark there. It's probably about a 50, 52, I'd reckon. But those spikes are like razors, so we're not going to get those things anywhere near us, so we might just let this fella go. Righto, buddy, that was pretty cool, but you know what? We'll let you go for Andy to catch later. See you, bud. Oh, we're getting a few hits. Come on, son. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh! Come on. Man, sometimes they're just so super aggressive. Come on, buddy. Settle down now. Yeah, looks like we could get wet with that big storm, but that's always good too. It just means the barometer's dropping that, or dropping or increasing a little bit more. Those unstable conditions just bringing the fish on. That's awesome. Oh, decided I'd pull that in. That got absolutely slammed. Holy Christ, guy went. Only up at about 4 meters of water, so yeah. Man, did he go? Oh, and he's going again.
Well, it should be like every day, mate.
Yeah, it should be. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What are you doing? Holy crap, I'm getting a run around here now. This guy's down here, he's dogging it out. We're up about 3-4 meters of water. I don't reckon this is a bass. I'm reckoning this is one of them whisker things. Oh, definitely got plenty of power. Oh, too much power for a bass. But you know what? It is a bass, and it's a bloody good one. Oh, hey, baby! Look at that. That was impressive. Man, there was no way I thought that could have been a bass. Just the amount of power, and when he hit that, super, super aggressive. Get a load of the size of this thing. That is just an absolute weapon of a fish. Holy dooly. He just grabbed that like a freight train. Oh my goodness. And sounds like the boys The boys have both got a bite in the background there. Each hooked each other's lures going the opposite direction. They might get spooled. Alright, let's check this fella out. A little bit over that 45. What a chunky fish though. Going about 46, maybe even 47. So, awesome fish. Absolutely railed me up in that shallow water. There's like trees just here. And I was getting a bit tense there for a second, thinking I was going to lose him on that. Alright buddy, you've been awesome. I might let you go. Like this that I just caught on the lure.
Yeah. How big was he?
52.
52.
Wow.
Wait, that's a big catfish.
Yeah.
That's a
he
big
was.
catfish. So that's the latest colour from Bucks.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's done alright today. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
got that bit,
jumping on him?
bit of
cool.
yellow on the bum.
So, I got told at the last Yak Hunters event that
Pop said.
that Pop said
Yeah.
that there's not enough silent assassin video.
Alright.
Alright? So, what I've got here is an extra camera and we're going to rig up assassin cam.
Alright.
I reckon that would be worth it. I reckon that would be worth the money. Assassin cam. You wouldn't hear much, but I tell you what, you'll see a fair bit.
Yeah, that's the
I don't know, there
problem.
might be a bit of
It's,
swearing, but alright, we're going to rig him up, Pop.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried. You might see some tactics though.
Well, thanks guys for joining us on another adventure out here on North Pine. And you see those conditions starting to mount up. Get out there and ride the thunder. Get out there and have a crack at your local impoundment because the fishing can be red hot. Cheers guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and we'll catch you next time out on the water. Nice fish, nice big head shakes. Like you see. Andy got himself a 50 earlier. There's hope for us yet. Oh no, he got it. Oh no, did he get away? No, he didn't. Oh man. What the hell happened then? Oh man, that was a run. And he's still going. Holy crap. Oh, that is a strong fish. Here she comes. Look at this girl. Oh, dude. That is a big bass. Let's try and get this girl in the net. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's the holy grail, baby. That is a 50. Oh man, lure just fell straight out of her mouth. Have a go at that. Oh man, that is a beautiful fish. Well forked, darling. You are an absolute beauty. Have a look at this girl. It's going about, put your tail down, darling. Oh, about a 51, 52. You can see that. Absolutely amazing. I love bass fishing. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason we come out here in such weather. That is 53 centimetres of prime Australian bass out of North Pine Dam. And yes, the weather's a little foul, but this is why we come out to ride the thunder for these girls. That is an absolute stonker fish. See you guys next time. That is an awesome fish. Hey, look out. And that's the beautiful thing about the tail drag, you can throw it over and the damn thing's going to float, but you can see there, look, he's nailed that big lure. What a stonking fish. Get a load of that thing. Got a couple of marks on him. Looks like, oh, he's having a poo. Good on you, mate. But it looks like he's definitely healthy. By the smell of that poo on me, definitely smells healthy.